What's good, brothers and sisters? My name is Nico, and this is episode 100 and something of uploading a video to YouTube every single day, so I get better at speaking to the camera. Anyways, here we go. I've recently been watching the show 13 Reasons Why. I just finished the first season, and man, I just gotta say, people suck. People suck so bad. You yourself are super flawed, and you yourself have been probably super mean and judgy, because everyone is. Humans are what I like to call faulty pattern recognitioners. We judge and make conclusions about things based on past experiences and dots we're connecting in the moment. Why do we do this? Because it's efficient. We can't take everything that's ever happened in life, in someone's life, in someone's day, into account in that split moment. We have to make decisions to be efficient. We have to judge fast so we survive. It goes all the way down to evolutionary biology and all that. And what does this have to do with 13 Reasons Why? The show, if you guys haven't already seen it, it was popular years ago, but I decided to watch it one of these days. It's this girl that eliminates herself from this life, kills. I'm sorry, I'm being a little bit cautious because I don't want YouTube to take this video down. But and she leaves down these tapes, these audio recordings of 13 reasons why she eliminated herself from this life. And all the 13 reasons were people. And certain people did worse things than others, but I think if she hadn't eliminated herself and you just looked at some of the actions some people did, you would have been like, why is she so emotional? Why does she care so much? That's no reason to put your parents through so much pain. That's what you would probably think. Like, let me give you an example. I think one guy stole a note from her, and that was one of her 13 reasons. And everyone in that school and you there probably would be like, that's not a sufficient reason to feel bad. Worse things happen to me. We all go through it. Of course, certain people are more sensitive. I happen to believe pain, especially emotional pain, can be highly subjective. And let me give you a perfect example. You have probably felt a lot of pain in your life, and it hurts bad, right? But there are people who have circumstances that are way worse than you and have gone through things that you think would hurt more. I don't know if this is a good example or if I'm doing something morally wrong by bringing this up, but think of the kids in Africa. They have more pain than you could ever have. But my argument is, you guys could feel the same level of pain for something else. Someone can feel the same pain by stabbing their toe or, I don't know, like getting punched in the face than someone who's being brutally tortured. Okay, that was a bad example. Someone can, look, I can maybe feel more pain from, that, than someone whose mom died. We all have different levels of sensitivity. It doesn't matter what we think. If someone feels the way that they do, there are reasons and they should be in a way validated. And by the way, you might be agreeing with this because you want yourself to be treated this way, but you have to also apply this to the worst of society. Think of the worst, most heinous thing anyone can do. At the end of the day, I'm a free will doubter, and if I don't fully believe in free will, it's almost like I don't believe they have responsibility for their actions, but we're not going to debate all that. I think it's, even in the science world, it's pretty agreed upon that people are the mix of their genetics plus circumstances, and that's kind of pretty much where things are. And you're going to think about opinions about, this person had a bad childhood, and this person also had a bad childhood, but one of them's super healthy and the other one's an alcoholic. But just because two people have one common trait, they share one common trait, does not mean their circumstances were the same. Plus, you're ignoring genetics. Maybe there's something inside them that makes them be alcoholic. And of course, a lot of these beliefs don't serve you. But in a way, I'm asking you to have radical empathy So you forgive people for being pieces of poo, because at the end of the day they are. I kind of been in a criticizing tone for society and you, the viewer, but man, I hate people. I've hated people. I don't. That was natural. My subconscious wanted you. My subconscious pushed certain things in my body to blurt that out. I didn't even think about it. I said I hate people. Logically, I don't want to hate people, so I'm kind of correcting myself. But in the past, I have hated people. I've thought the world was so evil. We've all thought that. We've all been angsty teenagers. But I felt that more than average, and I felt like I've accepted some truths about the world that people cope about. Those are that the average person sucks and is extremely unfair because they are faulty pattern recognitioners. I'm technically a hypocrite because I judge people unfairly all the time, and so do you. So what can we do about it? This world is mean and unfair and people suck. What can we do about it? Again, I'm going to tell you, radical empathy. People are just the accumulation of everything that's happened in their lives plus genetics. Whoever yelled at you, whoever said something mean to you, they said that. There's no other, it's almost like they didn't have free will, and that there's like no way they wouldn't have done that, because the accumulation of everything that's happened in their lives plus their genetics has made them do that. And 13 Reasons Why, everyone sucked, and they all were just being shitty people. But they were shitty, like, okay, one of them did something, I don't remember, like, I just remembered one of them, like, SA'd the girl, and that was, like, one of the objectively worst things that happened. But the other things are just, like, one guy stole a note, this other girl didn't want to admit she was gay. Like, a lot of them were normal teenage things. Other people were just mean. Some were just mean. Of course, someone made a list that said she had a nice butt. These things are bad, but, like, teenagers do this all the time. And, man, there's so much. It's up to you, man. Have radical empathy, accept it, and now you can have radical empathy, but it can still hurt you, right? Life is hard, but we want to have a good life. So now I'm telling you, don't place your attention on that. Honestly, I stopped placing my attention on hating the world. I literally focused on other things. Literally, when you're hating the world and just being so mad and angry and miserable because everyone sucks, which I still do often, when you're in that state of mind, I guarantee you, I don't know, if someone slapped you in the face, your attention would automatically be placed elsewhere. But it's hard when you're deep in that state. You need to place your attention somewhere else. That's easier said than done, but it will work. Once you're doing good hobbies, I don't know, going to the gym, making content, studying, working, it's better. And of course, you also have to make the conscious effort to see the good in people, practice gratitude, all of which is easier said than done. But man, life is indeed worth living because of love, honestly. Now, this can go deep, and at the end of the day, you're not going to understand because we're all faulty pattern recognitioners, and I would need to make a super long video and write things down and explain to you why love is this and why we should find the value in people and how to do that. Take the first action step right now. I don't know. Think of someone you hate and think of one good thing about them. Go to your mom and just talk to her for 1 minute. Get outside of your room. If you want to be successful, happy, disciplined, I don't know, maybe you need to go to the gym and force a freaking smile, man. Forcing